Hello everyone, welcome back. So I decided to do a little series on what's in the bag. The bag you're seeing in front of you is the bag that we're going to be talking about. It's a 55-liter backpack, rucksack type bag that I picked up on Amazon. It was very cheap. It was only like 22 bucks. I haven't brought it through the woods and dragged it through the mud and the muck and, to really test it. I basically got it, filled it up with way too much stuff. That thing weighs like 40 pounds. So I'm going to be welcoming any comments on things that you guys think that I should have in there, and things that you think are pretty much going to be useless. I mean, it's basically an emergency bag, right? A bug out bag. So I like the style of the bag. It has, multiple components that can be taken off. It's the MOLLE system. You have this and this and that. They all come off and can be used separate. So, you get that into your camp, and you could put in, some essentials and the other smaller stuff, and you could take it around. But like I said, that thing's a beast. It's heavy. So I'll get things set up on the other table. I'll take one or two items out of it at a time, and I'll explain why I think it should be in there. And if I can remember, exactly where I got it and how much it was, I'll mention that also. So let me get that set up, and we'll get this started. All right. So the first item I pulled out of the bag, which was in the main compartment, is in one of my little nylon sacks that I made. I'll put a link down in the description. You'll see a lot of these as I pull stuff out. It has a little cord stop. And in here, I have a waxed canvas ground cloth. Now this ground cloth is 2 feet long by 4 feet, 2 feet wide by 4 feet long. And the reason why I took this out first is because this is a great item to have when you're taking stuff out of your pack. If the ground is dirty, if it's wet, if it's damp, if it's on grass, this is a great thing to have. This is it's just flat. There's nothing really special about it. I just, rolled over the edges, sewed it up, put a little fancy stitch in, which you don't have to do. And I waxed this. I have a little video on how to do that. I'll link that down below also. And it's a great item to have. I'm also going to put a link in for one of the channels that I'm subscribed to called Guns, Knives, and Beer. He made a beautiful ground cloth, and he put a big hem on the end like this that you can insert a stick in each side, and you could turn it into a little like chair. I thought it was just a really awesome idea. But mine's just a plain old ground cloth, so that I could put stuff on, keep it away from the dirt and the water and the elements. Folds up easy. Pretty compact. Fits right in the nylon sack. So that's the first item. Second thing I pulled out of the main compartment was this book on Florida's Incredible Wild Edibles. Obviously, if you're out in some type of bug out situation, some kind of emergency situation, it's going to be good to know what you could eat, right? There's a lot of stuff out there that's poisonous. There's a lot of stuff out there that I didn't even know you could eat. So this is really good to be able to identify, what's good to eat and what's not. I'm sure this is not an all-inclusive book. It's pretty small, but it does have a ton of stuff. Tells you how to process it, and what you can eat, what time of the year, what it looks like, So that's really a great item to have for your locality. You know, get one for whatever you live in. You know, Colorado, get one for that area. You live in, you know, Texas, get one for that area. So I have this. And then I have Dave Canterbury's Bushcraft 101, right? A field guide to the art of wilderness survival. You know, you learn a lot of stuff. You watch YouTube videos, you watch people do things, and sometimes when the pressure's on, you kind of forget, you know. So this is really great because it's Bushcraft 101. It has all the basic things, you know, how to make a shelter, you know, what kind of gear to have, and, you know, taking care of your tools, different types of knots to make. I know knots is a big thing for me. There's certain kinds of knots that I always, you know, go to, and they're not always, you know, perfect for the situation you're in. So it's really great to know how to make a lot of different knots, you know. Cooking implements. This is just really a great book. It was pretty inexpensive. I really highly recommend this. You know, he talks about fire lays, setting up the camp, you know, so just to have some knowledge at your fingertips. This is a good item to have. So again, quick introduction to what's in the bag. There's a couple of quick items that I pulled out from the center of the bag. I'm going to try to keep these videos relatively short because I know probably most people like me start watching a video that runs into the 15-20 minute mark. You kind of lose interest. So I'm going to kind of keep them short. Like I said, I'll pull 1-2 things out of the bag each time. And again, I welcome any comments. So thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate your support. I hope you all having a great day.